is on 5. So he is definitely feeling good right now. I mean, even if he loses his natural and his main, he still has 3 bases to work off of. So he's definitely good. I mean, look at he's just pounding out these Ultralists. 3 more Ultralists are on the way, as well as adrenal glands and tier 3 ground armor for Zerg, as well as 12 Banelings are now on the way for him. So Dimaga's in trouble here, I would say. Dimaga is looking to do a drop with his. Oh wow, this SCV just got owned by that one Zergling. There's another SCV on the way now. I think those are, yep, these medics. I don't know what they're called. I was gonna call them something else. Medivacs are filled with SCVs, but what is he doing? It looks like Dimaga was trying to take over that base again, but Billy is keeping that base on check. Now we also have a nice little mobile army here from Billy. It looks like he's porting back and forth as he does see those medic vacs. So I don't. What is? Oh, Dimaga. It doesn't even realize there's a bases over there. He's gonna. Oh, he's got those with Marauders, not SCVs. I don't know what I was thinking. As the drop is made and stimped, Marauders are on the way. He should be able to do a lot of damage here, but Billy did notice that, and that cleave damage from those Ultras are gonna just be insane on those Marauders, as those Marauders just get eaten alive and ran over. As we do have a command center now. From Dimaga, not even realize there's another base here now. He doesn't know what to do. He cannot get that third base going, and he really needs to, as his main is fully mined out. Now look at this, natural is completely saturated with tons of SCVs. I mean, that's more than you can have mining at once. Now it looks like Dimaga is going to try pushing to take over this expansion, as he really has no choice. He needs those Banelings are rolling in there, but because of the oh wow, Dimaga loses a ton of Marauders there, as Dimaga was able to defend, or I shouldn't say defend, assault those units there from Billy to be able to take over this expansion, which is what he needed. Now he is now looking to take his high yield, which is pretty risky at the moment considering the amount of bases that Billy has, but he really has no choice. He needs to do what he can in order to get himself back in this game, because he's cornered right now. I mean, he is able to defend against everything Billy has thrown at him, but it's going to get to a point where he's going to be overwhelmed, as he is almost at resource capped, and he doesn't even have that big of an army. It's mostly SCVs at this point. I mean, he does have a lot of Marauders, I should say, but nothing compared to the Zerg here. I mean, look, it's a shit ton of Banelings right there, just Banelings right there. And you got all these Ultras. Let's go to unit tab. Let's see, we have 9 Ultras, a Broodlord, 3 Roaches, 24 Banelings, 3 Thors, 16 Marines, and 19 Marauders. So Billy is definitely favoring unit size right now. As the stim pack is going up from Dimaga, he's just going to push in right now. And he's going to try taking over all these Ultras as he is forced to pull back. I don't know why he didn't wait until those bunkers were done, as the Thors are going in here with the splash damage and should be able to take out a lot of these Ultras. Now, this is a lot of Ultralists right here. This could be actually a game-changing, as the Banelings are rushing in there, but they just sacrificed themselves on the Thors and did actually hit a good handful of the units there, as Dimaga does load his rest of his units into the bunkers, but he lost a ton of units there, about 40 supply of units, which might not seem like a lot, but if you don't remember, he had a lot of Thors and Marauders. Marauders are 2 supply each, and I don't remember what exactly Thors are. It might be 2 to 4. I think they're 4. 6. I lied. 6 supply. So yeah. Anyways, now we do have Dimaga is mining that high yield pretty safely at the moment, as Billy is not even bothered going to try. Actually, it looks like he is going to do something with that Broodlord down, but Dimaga is getting a ton of resources at the moment with that fully saturated. Well, not fully saturated, but it's pretty saturated right now with SCVs. Now we do have Dimaga is trying to defend this one base, and he clearly thinks there's going to be a push from Billy, as he did waste the 300 minerals on those bunkers. Now we do have Nidus Network on the way for Billy. You rarely see that with a Zerg play, so this is going to be fairly interesting, as well as Tier 3 melee attacks and Tier 1 flyer armor. is on the way. Now we do have tier 2 weapons and vehicle weapons and building armor on the way for Dimaga. You rarely see building armor as the Nidus network is in play, and Billy is just going to devastate Dimaga's main here. As actually Dimaga does have a bunch of Marauders that are queued up in the stim pact, and he is going to be able to push back all these units into that Nidus network, and now he's going to be able to kill that Nidus worm. Wow. That was it was definitely smart there by Billy, but he should have scouted first and realized that all those units were there from Dimaga. So that was a failed attack there, as he is going to be able to push out right now and take over Dimaga's. I don't know what he was planning on doing with all his Medivacs, but he was able to take out Dimaga's high yield expansion there, as Dimaga was trying to push out with those units to defend, but it was just too late. I don't know what he was doing with those Medivacs. He like flew them all in there like they were gonna like kamikaze style into those units. That would be kind of cool if you could kamikaze Medivacs into units, just freaking send them into things, crash into them, blow up. They should actually allow that. I say for the last expansion for StarCraft, they should do it. Now we do have the Nidus network is going to go down, as well as that Broodlord. Now Dimaga has a good sized army here with a bunch of Medivacs, so he might actually be able to push back Billy into his main. He should be able to take out most of these units. As he does Stimpack now, as Billy is not microing, doesn't realize what's going on. There's a little delay there, and that might have been a mistake, as now we have all his Ultras are just microing back, but these Stimpack Marauders are going to be able to take out a bunch of these Ultralists as that Nidus network does go down. Now, yep, Billy did lose a ton of his units there with that poor micro. He, like, didn't realize he was getting attacked there. He must have been paying attention to other bases as more reinforcements coming in from Dimaga, but we have no Marines to deal with these Broodlords, so these Broodlords are just going to eat those Marauders away. Do we have any Marines on the way? Nope, we finally got a couple Vikings here from Dimaga to be able to deal with these Broodlords, as a bunch of Speedlings did just finish for Billy, but it looks like he is not going to risk losing those Speedlings, as more are coming out now from the Nidus network, built from another base, as now that is a ton of Banelings getting formed right now. Now Dimaga just needs to load up all these Marauders into that Medivac as soon as those Banelings are done. He might be able to take out that hatchery. Is he going to be? Yes, he's going to be able to take out that hatchery, as there's more Speedlings are coming in now. Right now, as the Banelings are done, they're going to be able to roll in there, and he should be able to lift up all top. No, he's not. He's just rolling away, running away instead of loading those into the Medivacs, trying to take out as much units as he can. And those Sea Snakes are going to do a bunch of splash damage, and a few Banelings do go off, and it only kills a handful of those Marauders. As Dimaga is able to push back that attack there from Billy. But Billy has a bunch more Ultralists that did just finish, and they are just cleaving their way into this base. Dimaga is definitely keeping the pressure on. I got to give it to him, considering he is out-based right now. He is doing amazing. But he's just not able to break through Billy's initial defenses here, as we do have a bunch of Vikings are in here now. It looks like he's going to try supply blocking Billy, which is what he needs to do at the moment, considering he is, I mean, look at this, he's out, he only has 2 bases. There's only 2 other places either team can get a base on the field, and they're the high yields. So Billy is definitely doing great. Let's go to resources here. Surprisingly, look at that. Dimaga is only getting a couple hundred resources per minute to Billy's about 500 to 700 per minute. Definitely in trouble there. Let's go back to production, as we do have these Vikings are going around still picking off all those Overlords, and yeah, there's production. I should have just hit D, but I'm texting on my cell phone at the same time, so yeah. Anyways, now we do have Dimaga landing those Vikings, trying to take out that Baneling nest, and doing what he can, as he's just freaking destroying all these drones as they're long distance mining. As we do have 1 hatchery down here, but there's only 1 little mineral thing left, so I ain't going to do anything now. This Baneling's nest is going to go